Okay, this will be the new studio space. Right now it is our guest bedroom. I think the only thing I don't want to change in here is the fact that it's this pretty blue color. Those of you who know my artwork know I have some sort of shade of aqua or turquoise blue. Oh, it shows up in almost all my work. I really like that color, evidently, because it shows up in everything. I'm going to get some new furniture in here. The big bed's going to be going in my daughter's room. The closet already was like this. It didn't have any doors. Now it's full. My toolboxes came inside today. This one is paper crafting. And this whole side is all paper crafting. My envelopes are all nice and neat in their boxes and sorted by size and type. Shannon, you'd be so proud of me because before they were in a jumble and I could never find anything. And then this side is mostly sewing and other crafts. I do some knitting and things. My knitting machine is actually behind the toolbox. I was hesitant to get rid of it. I don't use it that much, but I might need it. I have a lot of Zutter bind and all O-rings, so if anybody needs any or you want to buy a couple strips, let me know. I have boxes and boxes like you wouldn't believe. Something else I was hesitant to get rid of. Then I have this little hutch. I think it was a microwave hutch. The TV is going to go in my daughter's room. These are all hand-painted papers and paper napkins up here. And then in the cabinet down here, I already have my books for collage and my magazines, and then up here is some patterns and a scrapbook and things of patterns I've had published and stuff like that. And then in the drawer, there's a drawer down here. These are my paper stacks. I don't have, I guess I have a lot. I can't say I don't have a lot. I have a lot. I have a lot of everything. And then in here, I don't know what this is supposed to be for, but I have my little photo albums and sketchbooks for inspiration. And where the TV is going to be my other inspiration books and clippings and things, binders of clippings. And then I'm going to put a desk and a little cabinet and another desk, and my work table is going to come into from the garage and go right there. We're going to put shelves on the walls to hold all the supplies and things that are currently out in the garage all over the floor. I think it's going to be good, and I will make sure to video it when we're done. And I am also going to do a giveaway, because to my surprise, in the midst of all of this, I hit 100 subscribers. Yay! So we are going to do a giveaway. As I'm cleaning and purging, I have found some things that I think y'all might like. So let me go film you what I've gathered so far, and I'll be back. Okay, here's some quick video of my new studio room as you walk in the door. It's totally not done yet, but for the most part everything's in. At some point when I get the shelves up and can clear off that desk right there that is, I swear, underneath all that stuff, that's where my computer will go. Sometime later this afternoon I'm going to hang up my bulletin board and a couple things on this wall. Till I get the shelves up on the wall, there is stuff on the floor because some of it would normally go here, but all the stuff that's going to go on the shelves is on top of the table. But everything is in here except for my computer and my bulletin board. That will come in later this afternoon, the bulletin board at least. And the shelves are going to go up here in this corner, and all along this wall there'll be 2 of them. My husband's going to hang them up this weekend. So we're almost done. We're getting there, and believe it or not, I got all my stuff in from the garage. Purged a lot, got rid of some stuff that I forgot I had, and some stuff that's older than my daughter. She's 19. So anyway, I got rid of all of it, and I hung the sign. My studio signs on the new wall. My easel's in. So it's all cool. I'll show you another piece of videotape when I get it all done. Alright, I'll be back. Bye. Hi guys, this is me. This is my new office studio as you come in the door. It is by no means done, but it's getting there. All of my important stuff is in here, except my computer. I do still have, as you can see, piles of things that have to be put away yet. I am waiting for some shelving to go on the wall. This corner is pretty much done, except that my computer needs to come in. It'll go right there. And I'll step back. Turning on the light might help. There we go. There's my new cabinets and desks. All of my mediums and glues and paints and things. This desk, which is clogged with stuff, will be my area where I make jewelry and I do rubber stamp carving and things like that. This desk, table, which was out in the garage, which is just covered with stuff. All this stuff that's on here, it goes up on shelves on the wall, which will be right up here, and they'll go around into the corner up to the black shelf. There'll be 2 of them. But this will be my main work area. And then of course my easel is in. And then I have storage of things I don't use very often in the closet, sewing things. There is one cabinet I can get to easily that has paper crafting supplies. And there's a little table in the corner. My iPod's down there at the bottom. Yes, I said iPod. I still have one of those. Anyway, okay, that's it as it is right now. I will make another video when it's all done, hopefully this weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Hi guys. Okay, so my new office room is done, and I'm going to film a video here to show you around the new room. It was really a difficult process going from what was about half to 2/3, honestly 2/3, of a 2-car garage down to a bedroom that's 10 by 10. It was more than a little bit of a challenge, but one I needed to accomplish. My husband really needed his own space back. He needed the garage back. And the way we ended up working it out, he actually gets his own office. We have his and hers offices now. And we're really not losing any guest bedroom space. We've just made it so that 90% of the time, the people that live in the house get to use all the space. And that makes sense to me. We don't have a room dedicated to people who are never here. There will be a twin bed in his office when that office is completed. For guests, and if we have a couple come over, my daughter has the double bed in her room, and she will give up her bed and she'll sleep in the office, so that works. My room is the only room that's done. This is going to be a long process. I got rid of a lot of stuff. I did a lot of purging. I filled up the recycle can. I think it's full again. Anyway, I'll walk you around the room. I'll show you what I did, and what seems to be working, and things I'm not so sure about, but I do have a few boxes of things in the garage, not too much. Really just overstock on things that doesn't make sense to get rid of, like O-rings for my binding machine, and denim old blue. I have a box of old blue jeans out there because I make aprons out of them, so it doesn't make sense to get rid of them. I just have to go get more. But they're up high in a place that won't be in his way, and I'm trying hard not to take up too much space, and I think we figured out what to do with his suits. This closet that was in this room that we're in now, my office, was filled with all of our coats and jackets and his suits. My husband wears suits a lot, and Anyway, I got rid of enough stuff that I could actually get all my clothes and my coats in the master bedroom closet like it should be. He has a lot of suits though, that wasn't going to work for him. But there's a really tiny closet in his office that we turned into storage a while ago, and it's the size of a hall closet. It's really teeny. But if we turn it back into a closet, which we have, we left the hardware hanging up in the closet, and we have the rod out in the garage. It's just a matter of removing a couple of shelves and putting the rod back up, and then he can hang his suits in there. And the stuff that's in there being stored can go in the garage now, and that makes sense. So we're going to work on that. That's the next step, is getting his office finished. So anyway, let me show you around my room, and I'm going to pause and turn the camera, and I'll be back. Okay, this is as you come in my door to my room. This clock right here belonged to my 1 or 2 times great-grandmother. I've kind of lost track now. Anyway, my mom gave it a while ago, and it was hanging here in the guest room. And honestly, during the process of the room move, I forgot to move it, and now I think I'm just going to leave it there. I like it there. My studio sign you'll recognize from some of the videos. My little table with my candles and things on it. My iPod dock is down there on the bottom. My easel. The curtains behind you, that's a closet, and we'll walk over there. So in the closet is a lot of storage. My toolboxes from the garage, you'll recognize from some other photos and videos, with the black shelves on top of them. This one here is all paper crafting storage, punches, stamps, paper, recycled paper, envelopes, embossing things. The other one on the other side is sewing and fabric and ribbon. And then I've got my wash bin, white wash bin, and my drop cloth is inside of there. So one thing I'm going to miss is having a sink, and so I have the white wash bin to put things in when I'm painting and take them to the garage to the sink. This is my work table. I've got to work on my art journal today because I'm behind now. I've got to catch up. And I have the same setup underneath that I had before out in the garage, with a few additions. I found these cute bins at Hobby Lobby to put my paint in. They look like old milk crates with dividers in them. They're really cute. And most of my tools are not on the table anymore. The table's fairly free for working on. I can still hang some of my papers that are drying on the shelves above. This hanging bar had tape on it. So when I moved into this room, I decided to put a roll of paper towels right there. That made sense to me. Here's all my paintbrushes. I had my husband put 2 shelves in yesterday, and now I have all my boxes of storage. Everything's pretty much labeled, and it's up on the shelf. The higher it is, the less I use it. The things I'm going to use more are down below. I may end up moving some things around. We'll see how it goes. And then as you come around the room, here's another table or desk. This is going to be my small crafting area where I'm going to be making jewelry and things like that, carving stamps. I have a cord underneath the desk so I can plug in my iPad and my phone and my Kindle. That bag there is my rolly bag for when I teach at Michael's, because I do teach painting at Michael's. My tape collection. It's too much. I have too much tape. I almost bought more the other day. Don't tell my husband. It was cute pink paisley tape, but I put it back. I didn't buy it. Anyway, so then I have this lamp. I have these cute blue lamps. They were already in the room. And more parts. These boxes are storage boxes. They have all my jewelry parts and small plastic pieces and buttons and little fine things I've found. These 3 top boxes are all rhinestones. I think I have too many. Anyway, the yellow box, that's all washi tape. These 2 drawers are really cool. I found these at Goodwill. And they have I paint with, sometimes with house paint, so they have my house paint in there. Valspar latex house paint. my wooden blocks that I use when I'm making jewelry. These are all my mediums that I use when I'm painting all the time, and my fluid acrylic paints. My little buckets of oil pastels. Glue, just glue. This is my other desk. This is my computer desk. So now my computer and craft stuff are all in one room. And the storage underneath here, these cabinets are great. This is just sticky notes and flags. But I have all my stuff organized and neat. It's very cool. Scrapbooks, patterns I've written. Patterns I've made. It's very cool. Everything's neat and clean. Miscellaneous small tools, including my hot glue guns down there. There it is. And let's see. I think this drawer I put fabric paint in. Yeah, this is all my fabric paint. And this has what it had in it out in the garage, which is all my inks, my alcohol inks, and my sprayers and that kind of thing. And this is computer parts and my M&M stash. Shh, pretzel M&Ms. Yeah, they're a problem for me. These are some files. Underneath here I have like my handbag, my work bag for my greeting card job, my scanner, the brick thing right there. Red computer bag full of cables and things for the camera. That is my giveaway box for whoever Lori Merriweather is. She's never given me her address. I may actually have to pick a new name. Anyway, all my little organizing things for my stuff on my desk. And my bulletin board. And my shelves. This was an old microwave cabinet we used to have in our dining room. And this is my new little friend. His name is Patch. Isn't he cute? He's from Scentsy. He has a little scent pack in the back of him. He smells like lemons. Okay, so this is an old microwave cart. And I was going to move it out of here. I decided I would leave it. So it has all of my inspiration photo binders and some books and things here. And these are some papers of things I need to work on right now. These are some folders I painted a while ago with the intention of cutting them up and making them into journals. And I just don't have the heart to cut them up, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them. So they're there. This has some small inspiration photo binders in it, and then some photos, business cards. And these are from Lowe's. These are paint swatch things. Every season they come out with a new one. So I started collecting them. These up here are filled with hand-painted papers and tissue. I have a little mini jar collection up here going on. Some artwork. This is from my friends and teachers, Pauline Agnew and Melinda Kutsona. They painted it together. And then this is my inspiration jar when I get stuck for art journaling. This is full of prompts. Like, what does this one say? Use found objects to dip into paint. So each one of these says something different. And then I have a hook here with my apron on it. And I was trying to figure out what to do with all the tall rolly things. So in the garage I had them sticking out of a cardboard box, and then I realized I was going to have an extra garbage can. I have these metal ones, they're from IKEA. And I realized, you know what, all of my tall yardsticks, my rolls of wrapping paper, rolls of big paper, craft paper, they can all live in this spot, in this can, right here by the door. It's a perfect spot. My contact paper, it's all right there. So that's a good spot for that. And my camera and iPad tripod is in, you can't see it, but it's in the back of the corner, and there's a folding footstool. So that's my new craft space and office. I hope you like it, and I hope it inspires you. If you have any questions, let me know. And I have an idea for another new video, the first one really since the space got completely finished, so I'm gonna film that this morning too. So I will see you later. Bye.